What's going on, everybody? Donnie Unitus here, bringing you guys episode number 4 of Heavy Metal. This week's episode is going to be on the law of attraction, and I'm going to go over some of the more important parts of how this can be utilized in not just your journey for success, but also day-to-day life as well. So we're going to start things off by basically defining what even is the law of attraction. So the law of attraction states that whatever you focus your attention on, that's going to be the thing that manifests itself to you. If you focus on positive things, positivity will manifest itself to you. However, if you focus your attention on negativity, negative things will manifest themselves around you as well. So in that regard, it's a two-way street, and you really have to be considerate and careful when implementing these ideas, because you'll find yourself in a world of trouble when the negativity takes over. Now, keep in mind that this law can definitely be used, and it does work, but it does not negate the step of hard work in the process of things. Basically, making some sense of that, you cannot simply just will things into existence. You very much still have to take action in order to help bring yourself closer to your goals. So don't mistake this law as some kind of a shortcut in life. Hard work is an integral part of success. Do not ever forget that. So moving on to the next category of how to implement this thing, we have to first know what we want out of life. You cannot bring to you that which does not know that you want it. So we very much so have to have a clear and concise idea of, at the end of the road, this is what I want. And now once we have that, we can from there backpedal opportunity to basically get us closer to these goals. Now, as I've said in other videos, this concept as a whole, the bigger your want in life, the harder it's going to be for you to manifest that thing. That goes on to say that nothing that comes easy is ever going to be worth any value or any merit to you. So keep in mind that the struggle is what breeds the best results. Now, our brains and what they're capable of as a whole are vastly misunderstood. Consciousness and all this stuff is something that science does not have all of the answers for. However, one important thing that science does tell us, which is very important to understanding the law of attraction as a whole, is that at our core, we are all beings of energy. Our bodies are molecular structures of a mass that is vibrating at a extreme frequency. Now, we don't experience this happening firsthand, but we do experience the byproduct of that happening. And one of those byproducts is just the body heat that is within you. Through the energy that's being used throughout your body of all the cells and everything that is inside of you, this is what creates the heat, which is a form of energy, by the way. And this is a further example of that is obviously when you look at a human being through an infrared light, or not just humans, basically any living thing, any warm-blooded thing. I keep setting myself back here. But basically, when you observe, just touching back on humans, when you observe us through an infrared light, we glow extremely bright because of the heat within us, because of the energy that is resonating within us. So when our souls leave the body, the energy contained within the body does not leave. That is basically going on to say how energy is neither created nor destroyed. This is what turns our bodies into dust over time. That vibration continues to resonate within you until you are nothing more, and then that energy can dissipate into the ether or wherever it goes. So if all that we are basically energy, science tells us that there are positive and negative charges that are involved with energy. So just follow me through all this. Positive and negative charges influence and dictate how certain energy particles respond in any given situation. So keeping that in mind, that we are all energy-based beings, a positive state of mind is going to dictate how you're going to handle something, versus a negative state of mind is going to dictate how you handle something. So negative and positive charges correlate with a negative and positive mindset. So that's kind of why this section of the video is important to understanding how this law even works. So that being said, you are in control of your thoughts. Understanding the power between a positive mindset and a negative mindset, you always have a choice between the two. So follow me here on this thought pattern. My notes here, getting a little messed up. Sorry about that. So most people focus on the things they don't like in their lives. Most people focus on the amount of money they get paid per hour, the fact that they have to sit in traffic on the way to their jobs, maybe they don't like their relationships, or maybe some part of the relationship itself. So basically you're focusing on the things that you don't like. You're harboring negative energy. You're creating opportunities for negative things to manifest themselves around you. As I've stated before, whatever you focus on, you attract more of. So when your mind is soaked in negativity, your mind will take that and convert it into negative thoughts, which will breed an environment for other negative forces to want to join in, because as we know, misery loves company. If your thoughts on taking the steps necessary to begin your journey of success are things that feed your anxieties, you may never take the steps to start your journey to begin with, because it will be too intimidating to you, because you've allowed your anxieties to put a hold on you because of these negative thoughts, this negative mindset. Now, it might seem extremely simple and silly, but the solution to this whole thing is as simple as focusing on the right things. If you focus on the things that fuel your ambitions, this will create a domino effect, which will ultimately lead to successful completion of your goals at the end of that effect. Instead of focusing on, what if I get fired? What if I don't get this promotion? What if my spouse leaves me? What if I fail at this? What if I fail at that? How about we think in terms of what if I just study more? What if I spent more time with my spouse? What if I listened more than I spoke? What if I read more books? What if I, just basically shifting your thought patterns from the negative parts of things to the positive positive parts of things. Jesus. The difference in this whole thing is that, geez, my notes here. Come on. The difference here is that on the negative spectrum of things, the thoughts of, what if I lose my spouse, what if this, what if that, those are all things that are fueling your anxieties, and all your anxieties are just the extremes of situations that are never really most likely going to happen anyway. They're falsehoods that are created within the mind to prevent you from making mistakes, so that you don't have to suffer the effects of failure, so to speak. But that is a complete backward way of thinking, because failure can be an extremely valuable asset in your journey for success. So why would you want to hinder your ability to fail to get that experience? So on the opposite side of that, if you focus on the positive thoughts, these are going to be things that fuel your confidence. And if you're fueling your confidence, this is the thing that leads to taking action and getting things done. So the two alternatives is the negative thoughts feed your anxieties, things that aren't even real, and the positive thoughts feed your confidence, which is very much something that is extremely real and can wield the best results. So why not start from that place? So going to the last part of the video, the last category anyway in the video, hard work. Just as I've said in the beginning, the law of attraction does not negate the step of hard work. As simple as a concept as this may seem, you're not just going to be able to jump into using this way of thinking. You, within yourself, you have so many years of built up negative programming through your anxieties, basically feeding you all of this fear, that it's going to be a step-by-step process to working yourself into positive thinking. If you start small, you can slowly work and incrementally get closer and closer to having this be just your thought pattern all the time. But again, you have to be realistic with yourself, and you very much have to take your time with this. And you can't allow yourself to become too frustrated because when you get too ahead of yourself, you're going to think that, this isn't even working for me, so let's just give this up altogether. And then you're back at square one all over again. So to basically sum up this whole process, we have to start by first knowing what we want, then think of the state of mind that we'll be in when we get what we want and all of the best things that come with that. And you have to hold on to that mindset. Hold on to the place that you'll be in at the end of the road. And that's going to basically be the force that's going to get you through all of the tough times. Now, one might even ask themselves, why would I hold on to a make-believe mindset? Well, I challenge that chain of thought to the same way of how every single day you let negative things that aren't even real affect you every single day and keep you down and prevent you from taking action to begin with. So why not create a falsehood of positivity that is very much based in a reality, in that it is possible for you to achieve that thing that you want, but opposed to something that isn't real fueling your anxiety. This is fueling your confidence, which again, just as I've said before, this is building you up and creating a bulletproof personality for you to get the things that you want at the end of the road. So basically, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by implementing this into your lifestyle. So we're going to move on to the closing statements of this video. Now, the law of attraction is not some new age way of thinking. It's not some meditation, rah-rah, magic crap. It's an actual law, just as the law of gravity states that if you drop a ball, the ball's going to fall down. The ball's not just going to go right back up into your hand. This is an actual law of physics that states that if you take action, action will basically happen for you, whether it's positive action or negative action. Now, if you're not sold on any of the ideas that I've implemented in this video or asked that you implement in this video, just give it a shot. That's all I ask. Give it 2 months of no negative thinking. You're not going to let negativity overpower your day-to-day. We're only going to focus on the things that are good in life for us individually, and have a small goal that you can set within that, whether it's I'm going to work out 3 times a week or something small that you can actually achieve within that, and then back that small goal up with the positive mindset. And then at the end of those 8 weeks, I guarantee you would have met that goal and also knocked that goal out of the park. And then from that point, I challenge you to use this law in your every day-to-day life, and you will start to see the things that you truly want in life are slowly going to pop into existence, so you can take advantage of them and get the things that you want. That's basically all I got for you on the law of attraction. I really hope that this video didn't go too topsy-turvy, and there was a lot of solid ground for you to hold on to here. If you guys have any questions about anything, or you want me to elaborate on anything further, hit me a DM, drop a comment in the video, anything of the like. I do read I do read all of the comments, and I do respond when you guys are reaching out. So I do want to encourage you guys to keep doing that. If you guys haven't checked out any of the other episodes of the show, again, there are 3 other episodes floating out there, so just look them up. Donnie Unitus on YouTube. We're also on Facebook as well. We're on Twitter as well. Again, at the end of all my videos, I always post the links, so you guys can look out for that. An update, we are more than halfway through the recording process of my album. I'm still going to make a video going over what the entire concept of the album is and all that stuff, so you can look forward to that. And we're going to keep doing performance videos and all that. There's also going to be a video dropping today of something that is completely different than anything I've done before, so I hope you guys enjoy that as well. So rock on, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next episode, episode number 5 of Heavy Metal in 2 weeks. Peace out, guys.